So, hello everyone. We welcome you to the podcast series of GCC Summit with the theme from ledgers to global leadership. And on this context, we had got our first summit at New Delhi at New Grand Hotel. And today we have with us Raj Chugh ji, who is the chairman of Board of Studies Academic, also a Central Council member, and he's the chairman of 11 lakh students across the country. So, a huge thank you so much, sir, for being with us. Hansraj ji, सबसे पहले I would like to get your opening remarks on this GCC. आपने आज पूरे दिन देखा, आपको क्या लगता है? How do you feel and what do you think GCC is going to do going forward for our CA fraternity?
You see, like if we talk about global integration, it's a whatsoever is the requisites for the to develop with or the real time working system for the globe. A person sitting there or the company there in the US and the center headquartered there in the US and the having the GCC here in India, and they at the real time through the technology, through the cultural matching and many other things at a reasonable pricing and the best of the quality services. Naturally, it matters for every corporate. And today, if we talk about the Chartered Accountants fraternity, whether it is the things which are the basic in nature or the advanced or the value added services, the competency level is very high. The other parts, like if we talk about the technology or the manpowers, are matching with the globe, and accordingly today's program, which has been designed to build more and more GCC centers or the global excellence centers here in our country, which was the need of the hour, and our this GCC of the ICI had taken a front lead, and naturally looking at the whole day's program or the day, which is a 2 days long program, this is the best at the opportunity or the best of the time.
Thank you so much, Hansraj ji. The second question which I have is, India is being looked upon as the youngest country of the world. And I think if we look at India as the youngest country of the world, you are actually chairing the youngest of the youngest, the students. How are you planning as a committee chairman to make your students, the chartered accountant student, वो बोलते हैं ना शुरुआत से ही हमें उनको तैयार करना है. हाउ आर यू मेकिंग देम जीसीसी रेडी?
मैं आपको इतना ही बताना चाहता हूँ कि जो हमारा करिकुलम है या जो हमारे ट्रेनिंग के पार्ट्स हैं या जो हमारी दो सॉफ्ट स्किल एंगेजमेंट्स हैं और दी टेक्नोलॉजी ड्रिवन एस्पेक्ट्स हैं, पूरा जो स्ट्रक्चर है, बिहेवियर है हमारे करिकुलम का, वो उसी तरीके से है कि the Indian Chartered Accountants or the students of this fraternity is not limiting to the service to the Indian corporates or the Indian people only, but they are the ready for to serve to the globe also. With that perspective, ICI through the Board of Study and many other जो है Board of Study or the other of the similar kind which takes care of the for the members or the students like this. Our directorate also, we always think about building the skill, building the changes, whatsoever the transformation required, so that ultimately our profession is ready for to serve to the globe also. In the same perspective, the BOS academics also do, BOS operations also do the same manner.
No, I think we all know that you are leading from the front, you lead by example, and a lot of expectations are there from Board of Studies to make sure that our membership as well as our students, become global accountants. They become chartered accountants, they become global accountants, they become more adaptive, and I think a lot of webinars, lot of training, lot of sessions you are conducting across to make them adaptable, more innovative, more how are you working on these communication skills, and because I think that becomes very, very important to help them get employable in GCC.
You see, like if we talk about serving to the globe, naturally the communication methodology, we have our own programs at the Board of Study Operations, which we talk about the management and communication
Yes.
skill,
Yes.
MCS. Same way we have a ITT programs to build their capability in the technology, and same time through the committees also, in your own committee Sanjeev bhai, we have a program like different foreign language courses.
Yes.
So that is a building up or the creating that kind of the communication skill. Then we talk about the management parameters. We understand with the skill management is one aspect, and getting things done from the others and utilization of the best of the tools is the management skills or the organization capabilities by which we take care of all those aspects. This is the methodology we
सर
take.
एक आखिरी सवाल पूछूंगा जो बहुत ही पर्टिनेंट है कि हम पहले एक अकाउंटेंट या एक ऑडिटर की भूमिका निभाते थे, अब हम बात करते हैं स्पेशलाइजेशन की. सो फ्रॉम अ जनरलिस्ट टू अ स्पेशलिस्ट, इसमें आपकी बहुत बड़ी भूमिका है सर कि आप कोर्स डिज़ाइन में हो, आप एकेडमिक्स में हो, तो आपने बच्चे जब एक चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट बनते हैं तो वो कुछ भी कर सकते हैं. वो आज फॉरेंसिक भी कर सकते हैं, वो इंटरनेशनल टैक्सेशन भी कर सकते हैं, वो जीएसटी में भी आगे बढ़ सकते हैं. सो यू मेक देम रेडी. सो इस तरह की किस तरह से आप अपनी रिसर्च करवाते हो जिससे कि वो बच्चे तैयार हो सके कि आज वो किसी भी फील्ड में अपने आप को एक्सपर्ट बना सके और पूरे विश्व के लिए आज वो तैयार हो सके.
संजीव भाई, आपको मैं बता दूं, आपने सही फरमाया कि ये जो प्रोफेशन है, ये पहले जो है देखा जाता था ऑडिट प्रोफेशन या टैक्स के एक्सपर्ट्स
एकदम
या कुछ अकाउंटिंग के जो रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस हैं उनके बारे में ये प्रोफेशन देखा जाता था. लेकिन जैसे इंडिया ने अपनी जो है स्टोरी चेंज करी, अपने पॉलिसी फ्रेमवर्क को चेंज किया, अपने अप्रोच को चेंज किया, और ग्लोबल जो है सिंस 1992 सेम वे ICAI also in the manner whatsoever the time needs be. So now chartered accountants are the complete business solution provider.
Yes, yes.
But it cannot be by a one individual. The specialization was the need felt in. Specialization has jumped into in a manner कि many people working in a same set of the organization, same organization, like a polyclinic atmosphere, the person who is giving a best in their own field where one is experts. Ultimately the things came in, and large firms, large chartered accountants firms starts creating with, and ultimately the objective wise like chartered accountants is a complete business solution provider.
Yes, yes.
Whether we talk about the aspects which starts with the incorporation of a company, or going forward whether it is the financial aspects, accounting aspects, taxation side, both direct and indirect tax, whether it is the business development or the business needs, wherever the commercial or the economic ideas to be drawn attention to, whether it is the for the small and the MSME sectors, whether it is the for the large corporate
Right.
houses or even for the multinational global corporations. Ultimately, the brain size we look at in the minds of the chartered accountants or the minds as an entrepreneurs is quite big. With the change of the time, accordingly it has transformed also.
Yes. So that's a very wonderful answer. We are looking for a 360-degree role of chartered accountant, and I think that goes a long way, and I think Institute is working very hard to build those courses into the curriculum so that a person gets more digitally competent and globally ready. Sir, just last question before we end up this is what's your one piece of advice to the membership and the student at large, especially to the students on on GCC and how they should look forward to this as an opportunity and how they can be ready for grabbing this opportunity in next 5 to 10 years?
You see, like how the thing starts. It starts with a thought, clarity in the thought, कि GCC is a center or the excellence in serving to the globe,
Yes.
ready for the globe. Once it comes clear कि we have a huge opportunity to convert our income from the Indian rupee into the free convertible currency, whether it is the dollar, whether it is the euro or the bonds available for the to generate with. So first is the understanding, clarity, like the value lies there, the money value comes in, and India being a country though self-sufficient but available for the globe to serve with or the produce for the globe, both the things are there. And then once that clarity comes in, so now the action, like you did this program, which is a action oriented program for the to motivate, to inspire and to bring out best of the understanding how the things can be strategized with and taken forward. And if everything one starts believing in, so one can get into and one can achieve with.
Thank you for such a motivating remarks, Hansraj ji, and very inspirational, very thought-provoking, and we really thank you, and we look forward for a lot of initiatives which you are going to take, because अगर हम इंडिया को देखते हैं कि इंडिया इज़ द यंगेस्ट कंट्री ऑफ द वर्ल्ड, तो आज बच्चों के भविष्य, बच्चों की इनिशिएटिव्स, आज की चेयरमैनशिप हंसराज जी के पास है, एंड ही इज़ वर्किंग वेरी हार्ड टू मेक श्योर दैट बच्चे उस सोच के साथ, उस ग्लोबल सोच के साथ आगे बढ़ सके. सो वी थैंक यू वेरी मच सर फॉर बीइंग विद अस, एंड वी लुक फॉरवर्ड फॉर more interactions with you on this GCC summit. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.